This video is instruction on setting up your classes in Google Apps. First thing you're going to want to do is to log on as you did before, and you should end up at your Gmail mailbox. Once there, you're going to want to click on Documents up here. It might also say Drive. It is in the Documents or Drive section that I set up my classrooms. So we'll do that, and here you are on the Drive section. Now this gives you an option here to install Google Drive for PC. I don't think that's something you want to do if I'm reading it correctly. Once you do that, all of your material on your computer will be synced with Google, and I don't think that you want to do that. So anyway, we'll go over here. The first thing I want to do is to create a folder for each class. Now for the sake of brevity, I'm going to pretend that we only have 3 classes. But you want to create one for each class that you have. So we go down here to Folder, and I'm going to be really imaginative and call my first one Block 1. And we'll create that. And then we're going to create another one. Now notice that we're in the Block 1 folder. We don't simply want to create another folder because that will create it in the Block 1 folder. So let's assume though that we make that mistake and we create our next folder as Block 2. We create it. Notice that Block 2 now appears inside of Block 1. Well, that's a mistake, so we'll right click and then click on Remove. That folder is gone. We will go back up to My Drive, Create, Folder, and now we'll call it Block 2. And we'll create that. So now we have Block 1 and Block 2. Back up to My Drive, back to Create, and we're going to create Block 3s. And there we go, and now we have 3 folders. I create an additional folder here, and I call that one Bad Title. And I'll get into that in a video a little later on, but it's very particular the way that I ask my students to title their documents, and if it doesn't come in the right form, I will simply throw it in the Bad Title folder, and there it will stay until they've solved the problem, and they will not get credit for the assignment. So at any rate, that's what I do to set up my classrooms. Now in each one of my classes, I'm going to ask every student to do a first Google Doc, and so I'm going to want to create within each block a folder for that assignment. I begin each folder name with the name of the block and then the name of the assignment. And so this is going to be Block 1, First Doc. Now since I'm doing this for all of them, I think what I'm going to do is just copy that, and once that's created, there it is. Now I'm going to go to Block 2. I'm going to create another folder. I'm going to paste that in. I'm going to change the 1 to a 2 and create that. And then we'll go into Block 3 and do exactly the same thing. And then we are done. So when those assignments come in, we will have a place to put them and keep them organized. And I'll go through that process in the next video. Now that you've finished with this, I would suggest that you look at the student video for creating the first document. That goes through the restrictions on how to title a document. Other than that, that's all there is to setting up your classes. Thank you.